See, this is what I meant when I was saying before, months before, not one American soldier should go die for the Israeli regime. The Pier mission. So he died for the bullshit PR stunt that the United States did with that pier that they set up that ended up floating away. A U.S. soldier who was critically injured over the summer while the temporary Gaza pier mission died last week, the Army said Monday. The soldier, he was only 23 years old. Sergeant Quandarius Devon Stanley was one of the 3 U.S. service members injured on a non-combatant incident during the mission. Though 2 were immediately returned to duty after suffering minor injuries, he was assigned to the 7th Transportation Brigade Expeditionary out of Joint Base Langley, Eustis, Virginia. It's unclear exactly how Stanley was injured, though officials emphasized that it was not combat-related. Which kind of makes me think it was combat-related? Like, why are you going out of your way to say that? Was he fighting alongside the IOF? Like, what's going on? I just think it's weird that they went out of their way to say that. This is so embarrassing. The Pier mission was a highly visible effort, because it was a PR stunt by the Biden administration to get more humanitarian aid into Gaza amid Israel's war with Hamas, which is Israel's genocide on Gaza, actually. It's embarrassing that we are past a year into this and our bullshit corporate press is still calling it the war with Hamas. Due to repeated logistical and weather issues, the pier was only operational for a total of roughly 20 days. And you know what the most insane part is? They should have never had that pier in the first place. They only needed it because the Israeli regime was blocking aid from getting in. This is how insane this is. America is paying for the bombs being dropped on Gaza and the weapons going to the IOF. Americans were also paying for the aid to get into Gaza, and then we also paid for the pier to get aid in because the people we're giving all the money to and the weapons to were blocking and destroying the aid that was going in. Do you see how fucking ridiculous this is? And now an American citizen, a 23-year-old American, is dead because of this fucking charade. A recent report from the Government Accountability Office found that U.S. Army watercraft which carried out the Pier mission are poorly maintained and experiencing a low state of readiness due to aging vessels, supply shortages, and obsolete parts. How is that possible? How is that possible? We spend more money on our fucking military than the next 10 countries combined. We spend almost $1 trillion on the military every year. How is this possible? What are you doing with the money? I want to know. The Pentagon can't pass an audit. So even if we want to audit these people, they can't pass one, and yet we still give them money. Name me another industry where they can't pass an audit, but we still keep giving them money. But you'll notice that our garbage lawmakers always want to cut services and social spending because of waste and bloat, but they never want to address this. The fraud, the waste and abuse that happens in the Pentagon and with our military budget. No. Of course they don't, because they get bribed by these same people. This is insanity. That we should have the most state-of-the-art shit with the amount of money we put into our military, which begs the question, where is the money really going? This whole thing is a fucking disgrace.